No chasing trends, no distractions, just songs about real places, good people, and memories worth holding on to. That old clock crawled toward 3 that day. Sunlight spilled across the classroom floor. We signed our names inside each other's books, then heard that final bell we'd waited for. We hit that sidewalk like we owned the town. 3 months of open roads were waiting now. We were young enough to think summer never ends, running wild beneath that golden afternoon. No plans but a bicycle and a couple friends. Funny how those days still feel like home. I dropped my books beside our front door, then chased the others down the county lane. We talked about the things we'd do by August, like every sunny day would stay the same. Nobody knew what growing up would bring. We only knew that summer had begun. We were young enough to think summer never ends, running wild beneath that golden afternoon. No plans but a bicycle and a couple friends. Funny how those days still feel like home. Now I hear that bell somewhere inside my mind, and I'm 12 again with nowhere else to be. Some endings leave a doorway open wide. We were young enough to think summer never ends, racing home beneath that endless afternoon. No plans but a bicycle and a couple friends, and somehow those old days still carry me. The clock moved on, but something stayed behind. A little freedom I can still recall. Every summer starts with that old bell in my mind. His Sunday suit was waiting by the bedroom doorway, navy wool beneath the yellow hall light. He'd take that worn brush and smooth every wrinkle before before he'd step into the evening ride. I watched him finish every little detail, like showing up with something worth doing well. That old brush taught me more than words ever could. Wear your best when somebody is counting on you. Take a little pride in the way you meet the world, and give the folks around you the respect they're due. He'd check his collar underneath the hallway mirror, set his tie straight, then give his cuffs a glance. Never made a speech about being a good man. He simply lived it every time he had the chance. Back then I thought he was just getting ready. Now I know he was showing me how to stand. That old brush taught me more than words ever could. Wear your best when somebody's counting on you. Take a little pride in the way you meet the world, and give the folks around you the respect they're due. I keep that brush tucked deep inside my dresser. The bristles aren't as full as they were then, but every time I hold it in my fingers, I see my father getting ready once again. That old brush still reminds me how he carried himself, with quiet pride and kindness in his view. He taught me character can live in simple habits, and how you show respect says who you are too. Some lessons never needed to be spoken. They lived in every careful thing he'd do. That Sunday suit, that old worn brush, and the man I learned to be from you. Summer morning started before the sun got busy. I tied that white apron beside the kitchen door, stacked clean dishes while the coffee kept on pouring, and learned the names of folks I'd never known before. Every booth had someone waiting with a story. Every morning made that little place feel mine. stayed for the people, for the friendly ways and the voices I knew. That old diner taught me what belonging felt like, when a whole town starts making room for you. Mrs. Harper always ordered eggs and rye toast. Mr. Collins read the paper by the glass. They'd ask about my plans before they'd leave there, like somehow my tomorrow mattered to them too. By the end of summer, I wasn't just the dishwasher, I was another face they were glad to see. I came for a paycheck, stayed for the people, for the friendly ways and the voices I knew. That old diner taught me what belonging felt like, when a whole town starts making room for you. I haven't worn that apron in a lifetime, but some mornings I can almost hear that door. Coffee cups, old conversations, familiar faces, and the kid who walked in looking for a job. I came for a paycheck, found something much better, a place where ordinary folks knew my name. That old diner gave me more than summer wages. It taught me every town can feel the same. There's a little piece of me behind that counter, still watching morning sunlight cross the floor. I went there just to earn a little money, and left knowing what a hometown's for.
Dad had that road map spread across the dashboard, swore he'd made that same turn 100 times. Then the pavement disappeared beneath our tires, and my sister started laughing from behind. Dad finally said, "Well, boys, I missed our turn." Nobody wanted him to turn around. We found a little road we never meant to travel, with open fields stretching underneath the sky. Sometimes the best part of a family journey is taking the long way without asking why. beside a creek bed. Stopped where wildflowers grew along the fence. Mama unpacked the sandwiches she'd brought that morning, and Dad just smiled like getting lost made sense. There wasn't any schedule left to follow, just another mile and somewhere new. We found a little road we never meant to travel, with open fields stretching underneath the sky. Sometimes the best part of a family journey is taking the long way without asking why. That wrong turn happened more than 30 years ago, but I can still hear everybody laughing. Funny how the roads we never planned to take can lead us somewhere worth remembering. We found a little road we never meant to travel, and turned the wrong direction into something right. Sometimes the sweetest chapters find us sideways when nobody's worried about the road tonight. Some were marked, some disappeared from view. But when life gives me a turn I didn't plan on, I remember Dad and take it to. That brass key felt heavier than it looked that morning. I stood inside 4 walls with nothing on them yet. A couple cardboard boxes made a crooked little hallway, and every empty corner felt like something I had earned. I called Dad just to tell him I had made it. He said, "Son, you've been ready longer than you know." That first key wasn't just a piece of metal, it was every lesson carried from back home. Every early morning, every word he'd given, showing me how to build a life of my own. He showed up with a lamp tucked underneath his arm, set it on the floor and helped me find the plug. We stood there looking at that nearly empty room, and somehow it already felt like enough. I saw the years inside that simple moment, all the things he taught me standing there. That first key wasn't just a piece of metal, it was every lesson carried from back home.
Claus or some long-awaited sign. But it sounded like my father saying, proud of you, while that little lamp was burning for the first time. That first key wasn't just a piece of metal. It was proof that I could finally stand alone. But every step that brought me through that doorway had a little bit of Dad in what I'd grown. I still remember how that new place sounded before I filled it up with things I owned. Sometimes growing up means finding your own doorway, while carrying the best of where you've known.
The final afternoon was fading over Pine Lake. Duffel bags were waiting by the cabin walls. We passed around a weathered wooden paddle and wrote our names before the summer called. Nobody knew how much we'd miss those faces. We only knew the leaving felt too soon. We left our names where the summer couldn't take them, side by side beneath that fading blue. Years may carry every camper somewhere different, but that old paddle keeps us coming through. Cabins grew quiet as the buses started loading. One last whistle echoed through the trees. I watched the water settle underneath the sunset and wished that afternoon would never leave. We promised we'd remember every summer, not knowing memories could keep promises too. We left our names where the summer couldn't take them, side
Christmas coming through. I found it years later underneath some boxes, dust along the blade, our handwriting still clear. And suddenly those young faces filled the room again, like we'd only said goodbye yesterday. We left our names where the summer couldn't take them. A little piece of childhood carved in wood. We all grew older, but that afternoon stayed waiting, holding every friend the way it always could. That lake is far behind me now. Those cabins may be gone from view, but I still carry that old summer and every name I once knew.
On the corner of her kitchen shelf sat a jar that seemed like a world itself, filled to the top with every shape and shade, little pieces of the year she'd saved. I'd pour them out across a table wide, she'd pull her sewing chair beside. The afternoon sun through the window pane made those colors dance like summer rain. To me they were just buttons back then, but she saw the people they'd once belonged to. Grandma's button jar held more than thread and cloth. Everyone had a story of somebody she loved, from old work coats to Sunday dresses, from hard-earned days to simple blessings. I learned who we were, sitting where we are, listening to stories from Grandma's button jar. She'd hold up a faded navy blue and say your grandpa wore this one in '52. Then she'd find a pearl button smooth and white from the wedding dress her mama wore one night. Each memory came alive somehow, like I could almost see them now. The family tree grew branch by branch, right there beside her sewing stand. The years stitched together, one tale at a time, and she knew every thread by heart. Grandma's button jar held more than thread and cloth. Everyone had a story of somebody she loved, from old work coats to Sunday dresses, from hard-earned days to simple blessings. I learned who we were, sitting where we are, listening to stories from Grandma's button jar. Now the jar sits on a shelf in my home, and sometimes when I'm here alone, I turn it slowly in the evening light and hear her voice come back tonight. Not through the buttons themselves I hold, but through the stories she told. Grandma's button jar still shines when the sunlight falls. A collection of moments too precious to lose it all. The buttons may be small and ordinary things, but they carry generations on their wings. And every time I hold one in my hand, I feel a little closer to where I began. A glass jar catching golden afternoon rays, holding a family's yesterdays. Yeah, some treasures never travel far, they're still waiting inside Grandma's button jar. Grandma's button jar. Grandma's button jar. Every Tuesday after work I'd wander through those doors. One long table held a puzzle, waiting there for more. Paperback novels stood in quiet rows nearby, while raindrops traced slow stories on the windows to the sky. No one ever hurried, no one had a plan. One little missing corner brought together hand by hand. Piece by piece, we learned each other's names, sharing little conversations more than finishing the frame. Funny how a picture slowly found its perfect place, right beside the friendships, growing face to face. Someone poured fresh coffee while another found the edge. Retired teachers, farmers, kids all leaning on a ledge. By the time the final colors finally came in view, I realized the finest part was everyone I knew. Some stories filled the books, resting on the shelves. Others found their ending when strangers shared themselves. Piece by piece, we learned each other's names, sharing little conversations more than finishing the frame. Funny how a picture slowly found its perfect place, right beside the friendships, growing face to face. The puzzle disappeared, another box arrived. Still familiar smiles kept walking through each night. Some traditions never need a single word. Piece by piece, those evenings built a life I treasure still. Quiet moments carry memories louder than they will. Though the pictures all were packed away in time, those faithful hearts remain forever close to mine. Whenever gentle rain taps softly on the glass, I remember how small moments quietly came to last. Some friendships start with nothing, more than one missing piece. Hey! Every December, when the cold rolled in, Mom would bring that catalog in again, set it on the coffee table by the firelight glow, and we'd grab our markers before the first snow. My brother wanted trains, my sister wanted dolls. I had my eye on things bigger than us all, spread out on the carpet from wall to wall, dreaming about Christmas in our little hall. The world seemed wide as those 100 pages turned, and every wish was a spark that burned. In the Christmas catalog circle, we were kings and queens of make-believe. Every folded page held another adventure, and every picture gave us something to believe. With colored markers and hopeful hearts, we'd map out dreams before they could start. Back when wonder came simple and free, in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. We'd draw big stars beside our favorite things, imagining the joy that Christmas morning brings. Dad would laugh and shake his head at all the things we thought Santa had read. The tree lights danced across the room, casting magic in the winter gloom, and somehow those evenings felt so grand, with a marker and a catalog in hand. We didn't know how fast the years would fly, or how precious those nights would be in time. In the Christmas catalog circle, we were kings and queens of make-believe. Every folded page held another adventure, and every picture gave us something to believe. With colored markers and hopeful hearts, we'd map out dreams before they could start. Back when wonder came simple and free, in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. Now the catalogs are harder to find, and childhood lies somewhere behind, but every December I still recall those winter nights and those living room walls. The gifts came and went through the years somehow, but the dreaming is what stays with me now. In the Christmas catalog circle, we found treasures money couldn't buy, laughter in the room, family all together, and wonder shining in our eyes. Those folded pages never really disappeared, they're still alive every time this season's here, and a part of that young boy still believes in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. Just a glowing tree and a cold December night, markers on the carpet and the world feeling bright. Back when every page held possibility, that's the Christmas catalog I still see. December brought that little corner back, where pine trees stood beneath the hanging lights. Mom pulled her coat a little tighter while Dad searched through the branches in the night. Cold air carried that evergreen scent, and I knew something wonderful was coming home. Dad found the one beneath the winter snow. We tied it down and watched the taillights glow. I pressed my face against the window glass, wondering how Christmas could ever be this grand. Dad gave that chosen tree a careful shake. White flakes scattered from its branches down. Mom laughed when snow landed on her sleeve. Then we headed toward our little side of town. The station wagon smelled like pine and cold, and every mile made Christmas feel more close. Dad found the one beneath the winter snow. We tied it down and watched the taillights glow. I pressed my face against the window glass, wondering how Christmas could ever be this grand. I thought the magic lived inside those lights, or somewhere hidden underneath the tree. Now I know it rode back home with us. Dad found the one beneath the winter snow, and somehow made December shine brighter. Mom beside him, me behind the glass. Behind the glass, three hearts bringing Christmas home together. Fifth Street fades beneath the years, but December still knows where to find me. Whenever pine trees fill the winter air. An old cardboard box with faded sides held little worlds where wonder hides. Rain tapped softly on the window pane, while castles appeared on paper planes. Every color had a tale to tell, beyond the post, beyond the bell. The crayon box with one broken blue painted oceans only dreamers knew. Tiny hands believed the sky could bend. Every picture found a joyful end. pages covered every inch of the floor. Each new drawing opened one more door. That worn blue crayon, short and small, still colored the biggest dreams of all. Clouds outside could drift all day. Inside our hearts would always play. The crayon box with one broken blue made ordinary afternoons feel new. Every crooked line became a road, leading where imagination flowed. Years have passed, the colors grew dim, yet those bright afternoons still live within. One little box taught hope to begin. The crayon box with one broken blue still shades my memories true. Not every treasure shines like gold. Some are carried in hands too small to hold. The rain moved on without a sound. The scattered pages stayed around. That broken blue still paints me now. Every June we'd race across the clover after lunch was done. That old maple waited like it knew we'd soon arrive. One worn tire hanging from a single weathered road turned an ordinary backyard into the best days of our lives. No clocks were needed underneath those leaves. The afternoon was ours to spend, forever free. Swing me high where the blue sky felt so close to touch, with laughing cousins cheering every little push. If heaven ever borrowed one small piece of earth, it looked just like that maple tree the summer gave to us. Blankets covered with lemonade and homemade pie. Our uncles traded stories while the fireflies hid away. Grass stains colored every pair of faded jeans we owned, and nobody hurried us to call an end to play. Those simple hours slipped by without a sound, yet somehow never truly disappeared. Swing me high where the blue sky felt so close to touch, with laughing cousins cheering Still that gentle breeze remembers every smile. Swing me high where those bright days still softly live, in every joyful memory that childhood chose to give. Whenever warm winds whisper through the maple leaves, I'm that barefoot boy again, with the whole world underneath. Some treasures never fit inside a picture frame. They travel in the heart and answer when you're called by name. Mine still swings beneath that maple every summer day.